Welcome, everybody, to another Liquidation Live episode with myself, Liquidation OH, along with Dan. I'm going to screw your name. Keel?
Kale, yeah, Kale.
Yeah, Dan Kale with Liquidation Pros. If you're not subbed to Dan's channel, it's linked down below in the description. Head down there, subscribe, hit the bell. We're alternating between channels. If you didn't catch our show earlier, we talked about how to buy pallets, what to do with pallets, what to be prepared for, what to do in terms of labor, cost, and all that. So if you can't tell, I'm in my garage. It's kind of cold. But we're going to talk about shoes tonight. Shoes. I'm going to unbox a pallet. And we're also going to see what Dan bought. So, Dan, how about you introduce yourself?
What's going on, guys? I think most of your followers know me. For those that are new to your channel, I'm Dan Kale, Liquidation Pros. And I buy bulk liquidation items to resell eBay, Amazon, and make extra money that way. And as Chris said, behind me I have 2 pallets of shoes that I just got in. So we were talking about possibly doing a working hangout. I got to start processing this stuff. So while he's going live, I'll be here checking out what Chris finds and also showing you guys some of the things that I got.
So I bought 2 from liquidation.com. They were, if you didn't watch the show the other day, they stacked 2 on top, got 1 pallet delivery. So I broke down the first one. We're going to do the second one. I think the first one retailed MSRP was $3,000. I think this one's $5,000. I paid between $5 for one and $3 for the other. That's just auction price. Dan, and I think I had 30 and 40 or 40 and 40 total pairs of shoes. So we're going to see about 30 to 40 to mine. How many pairs did you get?
Excuse me, I got 320 pairs.
Oh, so you crushed the amount of pairs I had.
Yeah, 320 pairs. Estimated resale or retail is 9,500, and I paid 2,500.
And then they were shelf pulls or customer returns or both?
It's a mix of both.
And what's awesome about yours is you're deep in one SKU. So you list one with variation, you're good to go.
Yeah, like I have two rows of Adidas here. These are Kumbu. I don't know the brand too much, but they sell like winter apparel. They're like all the big retailers. Fila, Sperry's, Skechers, Sorels, 1 pair of Hunters in the back. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but this runs probably 3 or 4 rows deep. So.
And some of the brands he mentioned, you might want to think about if you're getting into returns, if you want to start shoes, you think about Sperry, you think about Sorel, you pick those up onesie, twosie at the thrift store. Start searching those on liquidation.com. Throw those in the search, and you're going to get manifested list of loads that have those. And 9 times out of 10, the top 5 to 10 pairs are going to be your money pairs. So those are going to be their Sperry's. Those are going to be your Uggs. Those are going to be your Justin Boots, right? So some of the shoes you see tonight, take those, write those down, just do some research on them.
Yep, I agree. You want to get started? I'm going to take a quick break from our last show, and I'll join back in a minute. I need to get a few things ready to get started here. But just so you guys know, I'm mainly just going to be going through, and I'm going to do 1 brand at a time. That's normally how I process them. And I'm just going to be inspecting the shoes and sorting them based on what condition they are and then what model. And I'm not too concerned about the size now. My photographer slapped them out, but I will figure out a resale value for each model as I go, and also figure out how I want to ship each pair as I go. So as I'm processing the shoes, it's already ready to go for my labor to help get it online.
There you go. All right, so we'll get started, and I'll tilt you down here a little bit. I got 2 half pallets, and I'll tilt you down here. And if you guys want to know, this is a Blue Jackets Mohawk hat. It's really cold in my garage. We talked about earlier, when you're getting pallets, you want to have a place to put them. So this was the pallet I opened yesterday, and that already has been gone through. I've already sorted that pallet. I'm going to have to do some cleaning on some of them. This is the second pallet. And I'll tilt you over here a little bit. So you can see it was crushed a little bit, but it's like what would you say, 2 to 3 feet high, which is awesome. Taped. This came from Vegas. A lot of the boxes, when I went and personally visited the Vegas warehouse, totally clean shoes. Even their package lots were awesome. So Vegas is one of the spots you want to look at. The seller of this was sourced from Amazon. So these are Amazon.com returns. And I'm trying to catch the chat here, make sure I don't miss anything. Joe Rohde, thanks for coming. Glad I found your channel. Appreciate your time and knowledge. That's what we're hoping to pass along, guys. Knowledge. And the fun of this, right? We don't know what we have in here, so let's check it out. And I trust the box cutter. All right, looking good right when I open it. So what can you see right on opening it? I don't know if you can see, but we got Timberland Pros. Some shoes that don't have bags or boxes, they come in bags. Right there, we'll walk through those. You can see Allegra. Sounds like isn't there a drug, Allegra? Timberland Pros, DC Shoes, Cravo, never heard of that. No, I showed those before. Bates, Steve Madden, Camix, Ugg boots. We're gonna look at those. Those would be good ones. A lot of times too, it looks like they'll put the shoes back in their own box. So we'll go through those. That one looks cut right there. But these are all shoe boxes. And it sounds like there's something making noise in there. I have no idea what that is. But we'll start walking through the shoes. And what's really awesome is they're still in the boxes. As we go through them, keep in mind that do you want to sell with or without the box? Shoes are going to be heavier to ship. And what's nice is depending on the size, you can probably fit them in a regional A box, which you'll save some money on. You can sell as new without the box. So some of the ones you might not want to sell with the box because you'll save on shipping. They were both last night. Anita, what did I miss, Anita?
Yeah, for me, if like the box like this Adidas pair is real crusty like this, I'm not trying to salvage this box. I'm going to pull them out, and they're going to go in hopefully a legal flat rate envelope, or I'll have to figure out the best way to get them shipped. But they'll be less than 2 pounds, so they'll go priority. I wouldn't try to salvage that box. 90% of this for me is going to be eBay. A little bit of it will be local game, but mostly eBay. That I do have some like perfect looking boxes. But this one has a couple little dings on it that's kind of cold, but it's pretty crispy on all the edges. There's another one that's a little bit better than this.
Pretty crispy. I like that.
This one here wouldn't be quite good enough for Amazon, but there are a few that are mint condition that I would consider Amazon, though I don't recommend it. You really got to know your stuff doing that. Most of this will all be eBay on my end.
So yeah, so if you're ungated in shoes, it could be something to look at, but you have to be very careful if you're going to sell liquidation on Amazon. Very careful. Anita Finita, how's it going? Thrifty Treasures, Tanya, thanks for coming. It sounds like she picked up a pair of Allegra. I'm not saying that right. Allegra shoes today. Nice. Dan, do you also buy your shoes from liquidation.com? Some of your shoe boxes look pristine. You're on mute.
I have gotten some shoes in apparel lots before. Back in the day, they had them a little bit more mixed in, but these did not come from there. I'm curious to see. I've never bought a pallet or 2 loads like you did and have them merged. So I'm really excited to see how you make out with yours.
We talk about processing, right? So I have my pile set up. I have a pile over here. It's basically junk, sliced, zippers missing, buttons missing. I have a pile over here that's new. Maybe the soles need cleaning. So as we go through this, I'm going to keep to those piles. And we'll start with the Steve Maddens. So these are the ones brand new in the box. And what's awesome is when you open these up, if you still start seeing the tags and all that in there, that's a good sign. These are awesome. Look at that, Steve Madden. These are, and check the soles. Tip, I mean, it might seem normal, but because I buy them in the thrift store and I screw them up all the time. I buy 2 left shoes. I buy a left and a right with 2 different sizes. Double check your sizes, double check your lefts and rights, and double check the soles. So look at that. These are unworn. These are brand new. Go ahead.
Another tip is I'm going to be doing the same thing, but I also have my photographer double check everything that I inspect. So she knows what I'm looking for. She knows with shoes to double check the sizes. And if I said new other, there shouldn't be any flaws on the shoe itself. It's meaning that probably the packaging of the box is messed up. And then if I said used, she'll know that they're to expect some sort of damage. So just keep that in mind when you do have help. It's nice to have someone looking over your back, because when you go through 300 pairs of shoes, you're bound to make a mistake.
All right, here we go. These are New Balance. Man, and they still have the new shoe smell on them. A Velcro, basic black work shoes. The soles on them, look at that. So sorry about the other night. This light's a lot better. You can actually see the soles on this stuff. Look at that. Brand new, guys. And some of these shoes might be more longer tail, which I'm okay with. Put them up, you keep your price, and look at this. What do you think that was, Dan? You're on mute.
I'm still looking. I turn it, push it a little bit. Oh, it's Christmas paper from
there you go. So they didn't like it. Brand new in the box, but New Balance. All right, we'll save the Uggs for a little bit. All right, Bates. Bates shoes. Never heard of these guys. They look like hunting boots. But when you start seeing all these with the paper and look at that. Zippers I don't like seeing, because usually the last pallet I opened, the zippers were all off them. But look at, oh boy, I'm about to drop them. These are brand new boots, right? I could tell. Some of it, they did wear them. But other than that, there's nothing wrong. Well, a little bit of wear on them. Those are used. But it's not completely worn in. Still used. That's all right. Not new, not enough to be new other. But still used, great condition. Probably someone wore them and it didn't like them. Those are my list immediately filed. And what's nice is, we said earlier, learn the brands. You'll start searching for these brands. Buy them. Kid shoes. What does that say? It says something on it, doesn't it? So it looks like someone's kid's name. Kamek. Never heard of that brand.
They look pretty decent, though.
Yeah, they still look pretty good, even though the kid's name's on the bottom.
I'm working on these Sperry's here, Paul Sperry. A lot of these are winter. So this would be like a winter overstock. They pulled them from the shelf. So brand new with tags. Box is a little dinged up. But what I'll do is I'll search this exact UPC right now. And for this UPC, 16 have sold on eBay with the average selling price of around $39. So that's a pretty fast seller, considering that this UPC is for not only the model, but the size of the shoe. So these should sell pretty quick. And I will price them on the higher end, and if I need to sell them next year, that's fine.
Here's an example of an Amazon return. These look to be used big time. Oh yeah, these are no, they're not too bad. Looks like someone shoved them in a box and returned them. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh man. They're rough.
Yeah, that's rough. Those are dirt. What are these? These are Rocky Mountain boots, 3M insulated. So they're not terrible. I mean, that might be a local sale, 20 bucks. I don't know what's wrong with them just yet, but they look all right. It's going to go on that side. Those aren't the list on eBay side.
Yeah, I thought they were muddy on the bottom. They're not actually muddy, are they?
No. Yeah, they are muddy. There's some sort of mud on them.
Gotcha.
What's this? Memory foam Life Stride. So those are dirty. Someone wore those. And a lot of times, if you check the zippers and check any ancillary accessories on the side, like little buttons, little tags, and all that. These look okay. It just looks like someone wore them. So no matter with shoes or liquidation in general, again, I'm sorting them both side to side. I want to get the stuff up that I know is great, that I'm going to sell immediately, versus the stuff I'm going to take time to clean, take time that's broken. I want to get the stuff up that I know is going to sell pretty quickly, as quick as possible. That's where my money's going to come back. Hose them off, says Joey. Kamek boots are decent winter footwear. Was that a kid's name or the brand name? That was a kid's name. Someone Sharpied it on the bottom. So here's another liquidation stuff you're getting with liquidation. Someone destroyed this box, but they are boots. Again, someone wore them. Aren't the greatest. They are waterproof. What brand are these? No idea what brand these are. Wolverine boots. So not too bad.
Yeah, I think they're like a Walmart. They're decent. Wolverine's pretty decent.
Pretty decent. Get some money back. And what you're looking to do, you might not get top dollar from them, but you're gonna get some money for them.
And
Flippin' Sister, how's it going?
I mean, a lot of those are selling $50 to $100. $59.99 for the brown ones.
And some of these I have no idea what brand this is. Asics. So these are brand new without the box. Look at the bottoms of them. So some of these without the box will still carry it.
Again, some of Asics running shoes are like super expensive. It depends on the model.
We talked about Vibram last night. The Vibram ones that are the little toes in the tops of them. These are boots. They look all right. They do look worn, but not terribly bad. So we're going to throw those. We're going to list those. Those are great. Another random no-name box. Clark's Collection. Nothing wrong with those. Those are all right. Those are great, actually. And I don't know, in the chat, who orders a ton of sizes and then returns them and keeps the pair that fits them? That's what I'm curious about. How often does that happen? Because a lot of these are pretty much brand new. Clarks are good. Good shoe on the Asics. Wolverines are good work brand. Comfy Clarks.
This lot's already looking better than the other one.
Yeah, the other one was okay. I'll still make a profit on it, but not ton.
Yeah. You were towards the end of it. Do you look like you weren't 100% sure? But I thought you did all right on it.
What other brands do you have?
Who, me?
Yeah.
So I have a ton of those KHOMBU. This one here we'll look at. Bunch of Adidas. There's Kenneth Cole. There is Kenzie. You ever heard of Kenzie?
I think I got one. Did I get one of those? I think I did.
Got a bunch of these. Kenzie brand.
Oh yeah. I've had jeans at Kenzie.
These are like women's leather shoes. And then I have the biggest money in the lot. I have a pair of these Hunter boots.
Hunter boots.
I know my wife has a pair of these. These things are expensive.
Whoa, those are cool.
And then I have probably, I think it's around 8. I have a manifest actually. I could just look, but I have around 8 pairs of Sorels, which are super high end. They retailed for $130.
Jib's asked you about your buy price, Dan. You said $8.
I paid to my doors like $25 and some change, so just over $2,500.
But per pair.
Per pair was around $8.
Yeah, $8 my price. There you go. Well, Dan's getting another pair.
These are the Sorels for those everyone that doesn't know this brand. You should. This is a super high end, desirable boot.
Now, I bought a pair of Sorels off Goodwill.com.
Oh, almost took my whole computer out. So those probably aren't the most fashionable ones. Those are actually men's, I think.
Hey, D, what's going on? D, Flip Particles is here.
I have a bunch of Reebok.
Speaking of Reebok, I just got a pair of white Reeboks. Huge.
A pair of Pumas.
They smell brand new.
Yeah, these are looking really good. Like I said, I haven't looked at any of them until now. These are Cole Haan's. Cole Haan's a good brand to look out for.
Cole Haan. I love Cole Haan shoes.
Just a bunch of mediocre, like $20 to $30 brands. And then don't be wrong. Don't get it twisted. I have an entire box over here of loose pairs of shoes. So it's probably maybe 75 pairs, but they all looked good. I just throw them in a big box. I'm not gonna be able to get it over here because I have too much stuff in the way. But honestly, I should be sorting through those before I do this so they can be with the brands that I'm looking at now. But kind of limited on space right now.
That's a kid's toy, right? It's from Target, isn't it?
Pop art.
Oh, this was in the shoes I just opened. It's one of those toy brands.
Yeah.
Well, you can see it has a liquidation return on it. So it looks like when they were going through the returns, there's DC shoes.
It got mixed in the Gaylord or whatever, fell in the box and they just didn't pull it out.
So there's another Allegra brand. They're not DC, but they're like slip-ons. Still brand new. We'll take them. So my list immediately pile is a lot bigger than my trash pile, which is awesome. Another random shoebox. Ooh, these are cool. Western Chief. I think I opened these up yesterday. Look at those. Those are pretty cool. They're brand new. Western Chief.
I know that style is pretty popular for like the rain slip-on boots.
Yeah. The bottom's clean. Pretty thick. They're awesome. Size 11.
Are they size 11 women's?
Yeah, size 11. Still with the looks like someone got them, didn't like the size. So here's my dilemma. I would love to be able to buy pallets like this every day of the week, but I can't process them fast enough. Because that's all money right there. Yeah.
Well, that's why you need help. So here's my processing. These are new. I know they're going for $39.95. I'm going to price them because they're over 2 pounds at $29.95 plus shipping. And I'm going to do regional calculated FedEx Smart Post. And it's going to be 2 to 3 pounds. I'll estimate the box size 18 by, we'll say 15 by 8. For the UPC and the brand and all that, I'm going to put C the box, $29.95. I'm not accepting best offer. I'm doing new other. They're open box, and I got to figure out how many I have. But basically, that's it. Now my lister has everything she needs to know to photograph these and get them on to eBay. Or I'm just starting with Poshmark, but I'm not sure if I'm putting these on here yet.
See, I think I'm going to list all my shoes cross-posted on Poshmark just because Poshmark is kind of like, if it sells, it sells. But when it does sell, it's money. Yeah. And I think with shoes, I think a lot of people buy that type of fashion on Poshmark. So why not?
But now this pair, I only had one of this size. Some of these I have 3 or 4 of the same thing. So that'll go a little bit quicker. But I'm done. I won't touch these again until I sell them.
There you go. So that's my next step is getting on Ink Frog. Timberland Pros. Look at these things. These things are monsters. Super heavy, but these are brand new. Timberland Pros. Shoes.
Nice.
Super thick.
I like the hiking shoes.
Batman. Who wants some Batman lineups? Kid shoes. Look at that. Those are cool.
Nice.
Kid rain boots. Those will go locally in a heartbeat.
That's the other thing you can consider with those big boots that are heavy, but they might be only like $30, is just putting them up on local sites.
Servo boots, brand new. Clean the soles. We're good to go. Look at that. No, they didn't even take the time to lace them. Tried them on. Right there. Scrub those up. We should be good to go. Do you scrub the when you see like that little very fine dirt on there? Do you scrub it out or you just sell it as is?
Normally, I'll just sell it as used. With I have 4 different conditions: excellent, very good, good, and average. Or it's actually acceptable, not average. And then I have a notes column where I can put special notes like dirt on bottom or wear seen. I will clean them up if they're like over $100, but other than that, it's not. Most people don't care that much.
Brunswick bowling shoes. The box is jacked, but again, they're not completely. Well, they are laced up. They're not even used. Look at that, brand new.
What are? Oh, bowling, nice.
Bowling shoes. Look at that. Wear those to the club.
I just sold 2 pair of volleyball shoes on Amazon.
Dance class. Dance class. No ideas if these would ever sell, but they are also they're tap shoes. Brand new tap shoes. It have to be with something rhythm tones. Couple pairs left. Probably 10 pairs left.
How many?
10 pairs.
That's it?
Bates, another Bates boot. Those are brand new as well. This is crazy. There's so many brand new pairs of shoes in here. And I bought these probably a week and a half ago. So all the auctions I missed out between now and then. It's like, how do I maximize buying all those auctions and selling all this stuff?
Right.
You know?
Well, and also, like, how do you know exactly which one to go after? Whereas, I mean, for the shoes, they take a picture looking at the top of the lot, right?
Yeah, they take a overhead shot of it.
So clearly, this one to me looks like it's better than the other one. They're both decent. They're both good, but this one looks a little bit better.
This one would probably buy this lot and the other one. This is Keen. Keen's brand new. Not even worn. Paper's still in it.
That's probably easy $40.
What are those?
So I'm still working on these Sperry's. This is it's actually a black pair with a blue boot. So luckily I spotted that. So this box doesn't belong to these boots, but there may be another box that also got mixed up. I'll have to figure it out.
Who knows Roma boots? Those are brand new.
Roma. Never
R-O-M-A.
check them out. I've never seen those before.
This looks like wear from the box. I could probably wipe that stuff off, but look at that.
I like looking them up as you show me because if I haven't heard of it, I want to know how much they're worth. They're like 20, 25, 20 bucks, maybe a little less.
Be better to go locally.
Yeah, 21, 15, 17, 13. They're kind of all over the place. Though I say that, but I'm just looking in general at that brand that's sold. And, you know, as far as rain boots, if you have a color that's not very common, you might be able to get a little bit more.
Reef sandals. Those are brand new, never worn. Reef's are great sandals, right?
They're like surf brand. I just sold a pair of those for $30.
Teva sandals. Teva. Great.
To have another surf brand. They're good.
Kids shoes. What are these? Play. Children's place. Right? BLSD.
They're probably a little bit cheaper.
Whoa. Scarpa. Oh boy, these are climbing shoes. I've sold these before. These are brand new climbing shoes. Look at that. Climbing shoes. If you can find climbing shoes, look, they still have the tags on them. Those are big money. O'Neill sandals.
Reseller King said he sold those Timberland Pros on Facebook for $50.
Holy crap.
So.
Oh, Heelys. Did you ever get Heelys? Look at those.
Oh, yeah.
Those are cool. Heelys.
They're still pretty popular.
These look worn once. No idea what they are.
Source from Paradise says Morton Salt Girl wore those yellow boots.
Oh, really? Oh.
as their logo.
Oh, that's right.
And then
yellow color will do well. You'll have the shipping label, not have to pay for shipping. Sarah, Misha mom is my mom. I still have a couple big names left here. Baits, I haven't shown these baits yet.
Yeah.
No. Those are brand new. Those are awesome. Baits boots. Never heard of Baits before, but
let's look them up.
Ma, I need you back here to help me list. A ton of stuff to list here.
Ma, Camilo. Did your wife help you at all?
No, just me.
Not even with the shoes? Mine's like, can't wait to come down here and see what she's already got dibs on those Hunter boots.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Sarah, that's all right, Sarah. Who's this? Dansko. Look at these Danskos. Slip-ons. They look like men's, but they are kind of scuffed up a little bit.
Yeah. They still look new, though.
Yeah.
Looks like Bates makes anything from like dress shoes, the military shoes, the combat shoes, the motorcycle boots. They're all over the place depending on the model. Some are like 50, some are 80.
Yep.
Those might be pretty good.
So I think they messed up the Allegra and the DC. Here's the DC shoes. Remember the Allegra box or DC box I showed you with the Allegra boots in it?
Yep.
There's the Allegra box with the DC shoes in it. Those are brand new. White. Those are cool. I don't know if the laces are in them. That's a big tongue. Look at that thing. That looks uncomfortable.
That's for skating.
Skating shoes.
Need that extra padding when you're popping ollies.
All right, we got 5 more to go. Fry. Look at these Fry slip-ons. Brand new Fry slip-ons. Still smell brand new. Nothing on the soles. Those are awesome. Still got the paper and everything.
Well, I'm not approved for Sperry on Amazon, so these are all going to eBay.
That's the other thing. I got to look all these up. I have to be. I'm gated on some of them. You would think, right?
Because like some of these I'm looking at here, these are like brand new. The box is like perfect. They don't have the tissue paper. They do have the tag on them. They're still like, you know, zipped together with the connected with the tag on them. But they don't have tissue paper. But I could rewrap them, no problem. I don't know. I'd be taking a chance, but I'm gated in them, so I will. I'll put them all on eBay.
Yeah, exactly. We'll make your money on them.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not worried.
Columbia box is all beat up, but still have. Oh my gosh! Look at those.
Nice.
Oh my! Those are. Look at that.
Dude, those are heavy duty boots right there.
Columbia boots. Got the metallic in there. Those are cool. They still have all the tags in them. Looks like someone put the. Yeah, so look at that. Brand new. Someone tried them on, took the tags off.
trying to give you guys some reference here. These are Prime. This pair I'm looking at now is 85 on Amazon, and eBay they're going for around 40. Just to give you guys a reference on the difference in pricing.
Wow, 50% off.
Yeah. So that's why I was hoping some of these new ones I could push to Amazon. But I know, like, I can sell Adidas. I'm ungated there. I didn't get any Nikes in this one. I think I'm ungated in Kenneth Cole. And I'm not in Skechers, though. Of all brands, I can't sell Skechers.
All right, ready? What's wrong with this picture? Ready? I think I'm missing one.
Yeah. Well, no comment. I was going to make a joke, but.
All right, the last two. Which one do you want to see first? Ugg or Wolverine?
Wolverine. Save the Uggs for last.
All right, Uggs for last. Wolverine. Has a sticker on it. Those look cool. I have two of them. Someone wore them for a second. Other than that, they look pretty decent.
Let's see if when you're done with those, if we have the same pair, we'll do an unveiling.
All right.
I haven't looked at these yet, so I'm size 7. What size are you?
Size 7.
Oh, ladies, obviously.
W, I'm guessing is women's. Yeah.
Adirondacks.
Yeah.
What? There's mine. I got the brown.
Ready?
No paper. Oh, yours look like they're new too.
Look at that. You have the.
Oh, yeah, they're the same thing. You have the black. People are thinking.
Might have.
Nah, sorry, mine are brand spanking
new. Brand new.
Still got the Uggs warranty information. The mine are still tags on them too. That's all right.
Mine smell okay.
So these said 169 on the manifest.
But you're saying I can't get like $50 for these locally?
Oh, I think you could.
They smell awesome. Brand new.
Uggs are super desirable.
I'll take it. Oh, wait a minute.
How funny is that?
Wait a second.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
That's the sole. The inner.
That came out from one of them. I don't know which one that came out of.
The most recent listing for this pair right here was an auction on eBay. It sold for $187.50.
187? Whoa, really?
For this pair right here.
New or used?
Brand new.
Okay.
These are new though. On eBay standards, they're definitely new. So I mean, yours, you just have the same model, but they're black.
Yeah. Right.
You might be able to get replacement inserts.
Yeah, I should be able to sell them. I'll shove it back in there. Someone will buy it. Used.
Just going to look up your pair.
Depends how much you're paying for them. Yeah. So Marrakesh, that's the other thing, right? Someone will pay something for them.
March 3rd, your black pair sold for $168.99.
New?
New, yeah. There's only 2 used ones that sold. 75 and 110. The one dude said for $110, he said grade C.
I bet you they returned them because the insole came out. So this is the right one. This one. But it looks like they're removable. Throw them back in there. Sell them as used. Someone will buy them.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Shoot, you can't think I can get $40 for them? Someone will buy them for that. There we go. Right back in there. Good as new. I say good as used.
I would say more than 40. I would say probably 80.
Yeah, that one's in there too. So I have both the soles, which is good.
Yeah, the two black ones, most recent, one sold for 75 plus shipping, and one was 110 with free shipping. So, and you got to think other people might put a separate insert in there. You know, you can get like Dr. Scholl's or whatever just to replace that.
Sarah says, watch out for toe jam.
Yeah, definitely watch out for that.
Just wash the bottom. Yeah, Anita, I'll wash. So some of those ones that have a lot of dirt in them, I'll definitely try and clean the bottom. But the ones that have like little grains in there, I'm probably just gonna leave them there. So it's used.
I didn't really get a whole lot of work done. I've been watching you. But that's fine. I was planning on staying up late tonight anyway.
So you're gonna process some of your shoes tonight, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, probably for like another hour. And then probably call it a night because by then it'll be about midnight, and then start early tomorrow. I have all day tomorrow, so.
Oh, you're off tomorrow?
Yeah, work on the business on Fridays.
Lucky you.
Yep.
How many sales do you have today? How many do you have to box up?
What was the last thing you said?
How many do you have to box up to ship?
Oh, actually, not luckily, but sadly on eBay, I think I only had 4. I had a good day on Amazon. eBay's been slow, but I need to run a sale. I have some 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have 4 sales right now that I need to box, so pretty slow. But Amazon, I'm at 13 for 401.
Nice.
So as long as I'm doing like $600 a day, I'm happy.
It's awesome.
So I mean, right now it's pretty much a slow time. We're in transition. You know, spring sports are starting, but it's still most places in the 30s and 40 degrees. It's kind of a Arctic front right now, so everything's kind of screwed up. But I think once spring officially hits, the sales are going to start popping off again.
Yeah. People get more time to be on their phone, on the computer, ordering stuff.
Yep. Well, and everybody, when you get to that first cold snap, everybody needs a new winter jacket. They need, new sweaters. They need this. They need that. But now that most people have all that stuff, they're not going to buy. Well, they still will if it's a good price, but people who aren't shopping for winter coats right now, they're getting ready, getting their mindset for warmer weather. So,
right.
Like those flip-flops you have, those should be – you're coming up on the right season on that stuff. A lot of this stuff is the wrong season, but that's why I got it for so cheap because it's – a lot of it is shelf pulls. It's not all returns. So some of the boots, I'll list a few, but I'll take a bunch of them, add them to my inventory that's over in storage, and I'll sit on them. No rush to I'm not trying to unload them for cheap just to get rid of them. I'll break them back out in September if I have to.
Yeah.
So another strategy for you guys. But I'll let you do your thing. You getting ready to get off of here?
Yeah, I'll probably call it a show. Anything else you have to add about shoes?
No, that's it. I really didn't get to dive into them too much, so I'll have more. I'll probably have a better update next Thursday when we meet up again for our weekly show.
Yeah. So make sure, guys, for those of you in the chat, head over to Dan's channel on YouTube. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe to his channel, as well as follow him on Instagram. He has a lot of good stuff on Instagram, so make sure you give him a follow. But we'll definitely see you next week.
Cool. Thanks for having me.
All right. See you.
Cheers.